Hello, you guys. Welcome to Pod But Make It Fashion. My name is Sander.
Oh, and my name is Dennis.
Keep up, keep up. And today we're talking about episode 4 of Cycle 4 of America's Next Top Model, the girl with the worst photo in history.
Do you know why I waited? Because your voice would like...
Did I do something with my voice?
You were singing, you heard like a crack. You'll hear it back. It's too funny. It's too
Oh,
funny.
okay.
No.
Okay. Well, the girl with the worst photo in history. Oh my god. I don't agree with it, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah. It's just television.
It's just television. Yeah, it's a nice episode title. You're like, ooh, I'm going to tune in next week because it's live on television, if that's the name of the episode.
Live on television?
Well, not live, but I mean, like, that time you were opening, like, the TV guide and you saw, like, America's Next Top Model. Oh, my God, the name of the episode is The Girl with the World. You know,
You had the name of the episode in the TV?
Yeah, and they had a description in it. You had, like, all those pages with all the television things. And then
Did you look at that?
Yes.
Oh.
I would.
Well, no, I would
As
never.
we can see it now on Wikipedia. Back then you could see it in the TV guide.
I don't believe you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you. That's what you did, Dennis. Okay, episode 4. I don't know what
It was a very boring
It was a
episode.
very- yes.
It was a very boring
I
episode.
was thinking, like, am I going to say this because
Yeah.
maybe people will tune
Well,
out?
If you say this, I say it. Yeah. No, it was a very boring episode.
Well, let's make this the best pot, but make it fashion episode. Then.
But do you know what made it boring? Is because there wasn't drama. There wasn't anything going on, but the things that were going on were things that already happened before. Because pretty much this was the how do you say it, the angry episode, and everyone was keep getting angry, and by saying everyone, it was just Brandy and Tiffany. But we've seen that before, so it's not new, it's not interesting, it's just.
Yeah, and I had no idea what they were angry about. I didn't understand the fight. Maybe it's because it was a low quality that we couldn't hear, but it was like, what's it about?
No,
we'll get to that. But
It's just no.
No limit.
And even we don't even have a nice little start of the episode because we talk about the fall that Rebecca did, but also like really shortly. And I was like, okay, well that happened. Okay, on to the next.
Yeah, it was like it began with like a few short things, like Rebecca. And then Brittany saying, like, I don't want to look like someone who does porn. And then it goes to Brandy freaking out about the phone. They were talking about that they were calling and that she was I was like, what? Huh? I thought it was a smart game going from east side to west side, or west side to east side, because it's earlier there. Made sense.
Like, this is where the boringness. Started. Yeah.
And at the ballet class, the boringness started, because I liked the idea, but
it was just weird. Like,
why did they do it? They didn't take anything else with it.
I could have made such a funny episode of it. Like, they could have made made them do a whole jumping exercise, and then that they couldn't jump high and they had to jump higher or something. They could have check their flexibility or something like that. Just like, you could have done so many funny things with this, but just
or do you think they did it because they had to wear a harness at the photo shoots to keep their composure or something?
No, because that doesn't matter. No,
I don't even care about the ballet thing, because it was clear that Tiffany was not the best ballet dancer, but do you have to be a model? Do you have to be able to do everything?
Yes.
Yeah? No, right? No. I'm like, whatever. They had a lot of those tests. Like, also today, because then they didn't go to the challenge yet.
No. First they go out to dinner, and then it's also an amazing dinner, because then the boringness... Is that a real word, boringness? The boredom? The boredom starts again, because they have a dinner, and then Tiffany starts drinking, and she throws up I can't speak today.
She throws
up at the table. Yeah, but
there was like music, and they were like, Tiffany can't behave herself or something that the girl said. I was like, okay, it's not nice that you puke after 4 wines. I'm like, who pukes after 4 wines? I don't, but okay, that's something else. Girl, you need to drink more, then you won't puke at 4 wines. But I'm a little bit like, what is it? You know, they made it look like, oh my God, it's the worst thing with the music. I'm like, this can happen, that you throw up.
Yeah, but not in front of a table.
No, that's true. It was like an ugly restaurant with like carpet on the floor. But she didn't say like it would be worse if she would be like screaming or she didn't do anything bad. She only
It was
puked.
just weird. It was just weird. Yeah, then we get to the oh no.
No, and what I do like, and then after they come home, then Michelle and is sitting in bed with Tiffany and talking about, you know, her drinking and whatever. I like their friendship a little bit. It's like, it's underrated compared to Brandy and Tiffany, but I like that Michelle and Tiffany have some kind of weird friendship going on.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion about it.
No?
I just think, okay, it's there, well, fine.
I just drop it there. Maybe someone else at home
Yeah.
is like, oh, I recognize myself now in these words.
AKA Sander is looking for friends. Shout out to Stefano.
Oh my gosh, yes. There we go again.
If you want to have Sander as a friend, find him on Instagram. He'll befriend you. You can see his beautiful life and everything.
No, follow us on Instagram of Pot Make It Fashion. That will make you much more happy.
Friends. You want friends.
I don't want friends.
You need friends. Trust me.
I need friends.
Yes, you need
Says
friends.
who?
Says me.
Why?
Says me.
I'm a busy boy.
Are you? Are you? Are you?
What are you talking about, Dennis?
Oh well. Oh well.
Just follow the Instagram of Pot Make It Fashion, and I'll be happy.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you? Are
Yes.
you? He's
I'm
crying
even
right
happy
now.
What are you talking about, Dennis?
But
These people are
then
like,
we
what
get
the
to the
fuck?
most interesting part of this whole episode. They're gonna have a lunch with Beverly Johnson.
Is it now?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they have a lunch, which was very intriguing. A lot of hard questions being asked. No, not really.
Yeah, but they did show the one thing she talked about, that she once met a very mean photographer. I'm like, okay, we know why you're talking about this, because we have a challenge this day.
It was just, yeah. And then they go on to that challenge, and they have like this was also funny. Like they had the challenge with the mean photographer, and you would think like, oh, this is gonna bring something, but again, it just didn't. I don't know. It was just weird.
Was it maybe? I don't know. I don't know how I would react. But was it maybe because we knew, or was he really that over the top that you didn't care anymore? Because he was not rude in a way that you felt like uncomfortable. It was more like, what a weirdo is this? I would just be like, okay, whatever. You know, it was so fake. It was not like, oh, they really got me or something. Nothing happened.
There's also a thing like, because the girls, like, you knew it wasn't the real photo shoot because Jay wasn't there.
Yeah.
You saw the outfits, so you were like, no, this can't be the real shoot.
No lighting, nothing.
Yeah, so it was all very small in that way. So you I don't know. It was just...
Yeah, they knew maybe. They also didn't know last week when they had a Tyra meal, which you will get cut. So they didn't know that they would have a makeover. So they didn't show us to be the brightest of girls on the planet.
Maybe. But what I think as well is that what's also different, because if this was real life and you would get paid and you had to work with someone like that, you would be completely different.
Yeah.
Because there's an urgency for you. It'd be like, if it doesn't work, you don't get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is not the case right now.
It was a super weird challenge. I didn't really care about it.
No.
I also didn't understand what the fuck was going on between Brandy and Tatiana.
No, that was also weird.
Was it really something that we could... Was it because of the bad quality of the video? Because I couldn't hear what they were talking about. But I don't think they talked about something very important. Because even Naima said like, well, it's so petty. Don't talk about this. The only funny thing is that Brandy was screaming at Tatiana while Tatiana was lying underneath a table. It was so random.
Underneath a bed.
But it was so weird. Like, what is she doing?
But the funny thing is, that's the funny thing in this episode, though, is that Naima always has the faces when Brandy, like they always zoom in on Naima. Like
really?
When they had the conversation with Brandy, with Tiffany, you could see like Naima being like, when she walks away, she's like, yeah, well, just let it be then maybe. And then when she's
quite wise for her age.
I
Naima.
love her.
Yeah.
And then with the other shoot later on when they have a fight again, you can see Naima being like, oh, this is too funny.
Yeah, she sees right through it. I like her.
And she wins this challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's so calm.
She's so calm. Yeah.
But she laughed. That's what I would do as well. She just laughed at the guy, be like, okay, haha.
Yeah. Like, she didn't take it too serious, but also wasn't rude about it.
Yeah, she didn't take it personally.
Yeah,
that's the thing. And I think a lot of the girls took it personally.
And what I do think always funny with these kind of challenges is always that I'm curious who they're going to pick, because I don't think they show the friendships. No, but that they don't show the friendships very well. Like some of them they show, but sometimes you don't know who they hang out with. And she chose Kaylin and Tiffany to go out with her for dinner. So it's like, oh, apparently she's closest, or at least that's what I would do. Pick the people would be closest to. She's closest to Kaylin and Tiffany, so that's nice.
That's what
to know.
you think, but maybe she had a whole different thing. Maybe she thought, oh, I thought that they did best in the episode. Like maybe she was like, oh, Tiffany deserved it because she didn't throw a racket at him.
Could also be. Then it's super nice of Naima.
See,
but
you don't know.
You don't know.
Do you? Do you?
You don't.
You don't.
You
No, you
don't.
don't.
You don't.
You don't. But maybe you do.
But they did have a dinner. The
How
three
could you
girls.
How would you know?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make
Okay.
this episode interesting because it's
People-
so boring.
Yeah, that is making it interesting. But interesting by first saying that I don't have any friends and I need you to follow me on Instagram.
See, he's asking for it right now. See, he wants it. He wants it. He's trying to be like he's even like there's a little tear going off his eye right now. Boom.
The best thing to do now is say nothing, but Dennis knows that I'm the type of person who never says nothing.
I know how to push your buttons.
He knows how to push my buttons. So let's continue to the next part of
But
the
you don't
episode.
want to because you want to react. I can see it and everything.
No.
No.
They have dinner with Serena Williams.
Venus.
No, Serena. No, now you know. It's Serena Williams. And she's also a fashion designer. So she gave the girls tips on her. No, the funny thing is, they're like, oh, maybe I'm a fashion designer too, so I can give you tips. And then Kaylin started walking. Nice walk. And then Eva started walking. Cool walk. And then Tiffany walked. Sexy walk. I'm like, okay, you have very good tips, Serena. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
She did say that Tiffany had like a good eye contact. Oh,
Yeah,
that Tyra also was saying
No,
that.
but Tyra said she's dead in the face.
Yeah, so
it was like total opposite.
They were sucking the tits of what's her name? Serena Williams. Serena Van
No, it
Williams.
was I thought it was just weird.
It
Because
was
like,
weird.
did she came in for dinner or did she just popped in and out? Because I had a feeling that they were sitting by themselves with the three of them, and then she just popped in, then popped out, but the dinner wasn't touched or something.
No, I do think that she stayed longer because when they hugged each other goodbye, you could see that in the hair of Tiffany she had some confetti. So somewhere and also on the shoulders of Kaylin was some confetti or glitters or something.
Do you know what I thought that was? I thought it was makeup or something. I was like, oh, she's
I thought
cool.
it as well, but then
it's-
you saw it on the head of Tiffany. So somewhere in between the fashion walks of Serena, they had the confetti. So she
Confetti.
stayed longer, but I don't think she stayed
Like
for dinner.
confetti.
But they always have like random guests. What was it in the first season? They had like that they went to the studio with Busta Rhymes or something. Remember that? They always have super random guests. Now it's Serena.
They're probably just friends of Tyra, and they're like, "Can you just pop over, maybe?"
Yeah,
Something like
exactly.
that.
Something like
that
that.
would make sense.
And the weird thing is that also this episode, I remember seeing Beverly Johnson walk in. And I was like, oh, there's Beverly Johnson. I'm like, how the fuck do I know who Beverly Johnson is? I'm like, oh, wait, I know it because of this episode. Because before that, I had no idea who this was.
I think Beverly Leslie.
Who is Beverly
It's
Leslie?
from Will and Grace.
Oh, that's why I don't know.
It's too funny, Beverly Leslie. Rest in peace, though.
Is she dead?
No, it's a man.
Oh,
But
wait,
he
it's the
has-
old man who just died.
Yeah, the small one, the really
Yeah.
small one.
Leslie Jordan is his name.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
In the series, his character is called Beverly Leslie. He's just too funny.
Really? Britney Spears is also in the show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is she funny?
Kinda.
She's funny. I
Yeah.
love her. But we were so getting out of...
Yeah, that's what we had to do to fill it up.
Otherwise, it's like 10 minutes. This
It's
episode.
fine. But we get to the episode. We get to the photo shoot.
Yes.
And I thought, okay, so the only thing that I remembered from this photo shoot when I was little was like the UV shot. I don't know why, but it just like her face and like the fish thing like that was stuck in my brain for whatever reason. I don't know why. It
Was positive or negative?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was just in my head. So in my mind, I had a lot of expectations from this photo shoot. But to be fair, the photo shoot was pretty boring itself.
Yes, it's. Yeah.
I do have to say, I thought the photographer was very nice.
Yeah, what's her name? We're going to look. I want to give her
Give her a
credits.
shout out.
I want to shout out. Tracy Bain, shout out to you.
Yeah, she was really sweet. I was like, oh my god, like, oh, that was like, maybe it was also like a little bit of a compromise because everything else was so rough. But like the shoot itself wasn't interesting. Jay was just sitting there like eating his thing and it was like, yeah, do this, do that. That was just hilarious.
He was eating a sandwich.
So diva.
Yes. Oh
And-
God, Jay.
And then
Come on.
they get like to the this was also typical. They put Brandy last. So it was like,
on purpose.
yeah.
And also, I was thinking, do they put the claws on Tiffany on purpose so that she can also get mad? Like, what the fuck? Why do I get these big claws?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Like I maybe not, but I wouldn't be surprised. But to be fair, why does it matter that you have claws?
Yeah, because she was the only one who couldn't do like because it was not like a small claw, it was like this.
Yeah, but to be fair, whenever with a crab is not like a most. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you don't mean they don't need claws for the show.
No. They could use claws, but it's more like if she didn't have the claws, she couldn't make like the fluid movements because that's not a crab.
That's true. Yeah. But it was more like I don't know. I think it's harder because you're blocking your face with the light and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they tried to. Yeah, with Brandy, it was like very clear that they did her makeup first, but they used her less. And Brandy, that's a shitty thing. She falls for it again.
Is Brandy a shitty thing?
No, Brandy's attitude for her is shitty.
Yeah.
Because of course production wants her to get mad.
Yeah.
And she does. So she proved them right.
Yeah. And then Tiffany tries to help her, but it just doesn't work. It just does not work.
Yeah, because that's the only interesting thing about a photo shoot. Because also with these kind of photo shoots, when they're stuck in one position and they're wired, what can you do? I cannot tell who is doing well. It's like
it was weird.
I can also not imagine what I would do because maybe it's very painful. I don't know. It's the only thing that I think is that Michelle looked elegant with the water. It suited her.
That was like I was like whoa. But after that, everything went like downhill. I thought.
All of them. Also, Naima was like what was she like? Like I don't know what she was. Goat like. And I thought that Noelle as the lion looked cool, but she didn't do anything.
It didn't work.
Maybe Brittany looked cool with the arrow.
Yeah, kinda.
But the pictures were also dark, and that made it shitty.
Yeah,
it's not nice.
It was a weird shoot.
Yeah.
But then we get to judging.
Yeah.
And I think the judging. To be fair, like of all the girls, I didn't really have like a picture where I was like, oh my god, wow.
No, me neither.
The only one that was like my top favorite was Michelle.
Oh, mine too. So we have one clear first call out. That would have been Michelle.
Yeah.
What I do hate about these other things that they still show the tennis pictures and they don't critique them. Like, do they really matter? I'm like, it's only to make fun of them.
Yeah, it's just because it felt like snapshots.
Yeah.
Like they just picked up, what can we talk about?
And I mean, I think that they took like 300 snapshots. And I think for the ones they want to win, they show the two best ones.
Yeah.
And from the one they want to lose, they show the two worst ones. So like, of course, there are better pictures of everyone because they took 300 of them. Yeah.
Like there was a picture of Tiffany where she was just standing. And I was like, you have pictures of everyone like that probably.
Yeah. And that's okay because you're a person. So you can also look ugly sometimes.
No. But they like that one of Tiffany because I'm like Noelle, she had a weird face in all of them. And I'm like, she probably would have a picture where she was just standing, probably. Yeah,
and they don't use that, so it didn't really matter. No, Michelle was my clear favorite as well. I also liked Rebecca's.
Rebecca? Yeah, well, yeah.
But I don't understand, it's also obvious that they did that they gave her the angelic thing again, because this is something that also Tyra said, like, she cannot take an ugly picture, but maybe she's a little bit, like, too conventional, pretty. I'm like, yeah, but you also don't give her something to... Yeah. Something challenging. How can you not look like that when you're that pretty as Rebecca with that makeup?
True.
She cannot look
but
better.
I didn't like the picture though. It was pretty, but I was like, I don't know. No one took it to like, wow.
No one took it. Yeah, Michelle a little bit, and Tiffany, I was okay with it. The eyes, but it was also. But Michelle was a clear favorite.
Yeah.
Who was your bottom two?
Yuvi and Noelle.
Same for me. Whoa, we're on track with each other. Yeah. Yuvi and Noelle. That was also my bottom two. And let's now go to the real call-out order.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
I do.
Oh, okay.
And I will explain to you.
Okay. You will explain to me because you know?
Because this is, of course, not a real competition. It's a storyline competition. And last week, Brittany was in the bottom two because she was a hoe. So it's nice to see her going from the bottom to the top, because she clearly didn't have the best picture. I think they also thought, yes, it was an okay picture, it was good, but I think if she would have done okay last week, not so bad, she would have been in the middle this week. I think it's also for the story.
True.
But she deserved it because she took the notes and she looked pretty and she's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't really care. They should have given it to Michelle. What was so good about... I like her face, but the picture... Also because it was so dark, you didn't even see her cool outfit. She got a quite cool outfit.
Didn't like it at all.
Do you think they are giving her favoritism? Because also last week it was with the dogs, the shoots. They also said that her picture was the best or one of the best.
I don't know.
Maybe we were like, moi.
Maybe we don't have taste.
Maybe we don't. I do think that her jawline is very beautiful. Like very thick.
I think she has a very pretty face.
She's very pretty. But the bottom two... not very shocking, was Yuvi and Brandy.
Yeah.
while talking about Yuvi in the bottom two, there was a clear dub, a clear voiceover about her worst picture. They don't even try to fool us with that. They were like, they do think that we are dumb.
But I'm curious, what did she actually say then?
I'm curious about it as well. And I don't know, but there's one thing that's on Reddit all the time, and I have it vividly in my mind. There's like one time that she gives someone, there's a challenge winner in a later season, and then the prize is that you get a guest role in Veronica Mars. Do you know that? And then the voiceover is like, yeah, you won. And you're going to be in Veronica Mars. And then it's like with such a clear voiceover. When we get to that cycle, you will recognize it. And you're going to be on Veronica Mars.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know what she said. Maybe she didn't say about the worst. No, the worst photo part was not dubbed.
Yeah.
Do you think it was the worst photo ever?
No.
I can think of a few pictures from Cycle 1. I think the whole shoot in Cycle 1 when they were in Paris, in like a window, that a very weird photo shoot with the male model.
That was cool.
Those were weird photos. I don't know.
I think they've done like
in their J-Lo swimwear that they also use today.
Yeah.
Oh, that was on the rooftop. It's like,
yeah. Well, there's always been worse pictures, but yeah.
And I don't think it was Yuvi's best picture.
No. It wasn't a good picture. But
no, but I mean, like she had better in this shoot. This was also to sabotage her.
Well,
you don't think so?
No, because she didn't do that much. She was just hanging.
Yeah, but now it was like, you know,
that was kind of what she was giving.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
To be fair, from what we saw.
That's true. It's only, how long do they take for a shoot? I don't.
12 hours.
No, but I mean, like, how long is one girl on set?
30 minutes.
30?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they take a full day for the whole shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I wonder how many hours of that day is pure shooting.
I think 30 minutes a girl.
Yeah.
Maybe 20, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Look it up.
Yeah, maybe when we have an interview with someone again, we can ask it.
Yes.
That's a good question because maybe no one knows.
How many things were you supposed to look up but you didn't?
I don't know. Okay, if there's someone out there who wrote down, let me know through not my personal Instagram because I don't need friends, but the Bottom Make It Fashion Instagram. What I have to look up.
Yes, he does.
Okay, I do. Okay. No, I don't know, but this we're going to ask it to. I want to interview girls. I'm going to message girls from this cycle.
Go for it. Go for it. And we'll see everyone next week.
We haven't 2 weeks. No, we haven't even said who was eliminated. In case you didn't know.
See, I didn't care anymore.
No. This is like the shortest episode ever, 22 minutes.
Bye, Brandy.
So, wait, no, Brandy is eliminated. She didn't even hug Tiffany goodbye. She just walked out. And since we have a very short episode now anyway, I can say that you can go to all the Pop Up Make It Fashion because we're on the socials, still active, popupmakeitfashion.com, Instagram, Pop Up Make It Fashion, everywhere. You can listen to us everywhere. Follow us, like, subscribe. Oh, we're also on YouTube, also subscribe. Do it all, thumbs up.
And on Spotify, you can subscribe too.
Oh, yes, you can also, you can do it. Yeah, that's true. I think maybe all podcast platforms you can probably do it because
like it, subscribe,
yeah, because then you can
click
know
on
when
it,
we have
give
a
us
new
money.
episode.
We like it.
Give us money. Oh
yes,
my God,
why
yes.
Not? Start a crowd fund GoFundMe. Let's go. You know what someone did? Someone I know started a GoFundMe to get a plane ticket back home from because she studies here in the Netherlands and she wanted to go back home. It's hilarious. It didn't work though because she only got 30 euros from a stranger. But
who is this stranger? Super nice.
She was like, I cashed it immediately.
You can do that?
Yes, apparently.
So if you don't get all the money, you can still get part of the money.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, and Dennis is going to Gran Canaria in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So you can start a GoFundMe there.
I will start a GoFundMe
for your new bathing suit.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it. You want me to see me pretty? Let's go.
Go to the gay beaches of Gran Canaria.
See you all in 2 weeks.
Yes. Bye.